Well, it was a pretty amazing morning. I dedicated my life to Christ this morning and got baptized and feel pretty good about that. Getting ready to do some cooking and utilize one of his many blessings that he's bestowed upon me. Let's see what we got going today. So to get things started out, we went ahead and got some cheese going this morning, got some pepper jack and some Colby jack, everybody's favorites. So we'll let that roll in here for about 4 hours and it'll be good to go. I'll get it packaged up. Well, it's a little chillier than I thought it was going to be out here today, so I guess it'd be a good time to go ahead and get a little fire going out here in the fire pit so I can keep my buns warm as I'm moving around cooking out here today. So I got 2 slabs. These are Compart Duroc pork. And this is supposed to be some of the best pork that you can buy. This is like Duroc hogs. And they, I can already tell just that they have an amazing amount of marbling in them and stuff. And they're already skinned, everything, they're ready to rub. So I'm just going to put a nice coat of our primary rub on the bottom of these. Where you can really see the marbling in this Duroc pork. It is just absolutely amazing. These babies are going to taste so good. Hopefully they'll taste like a Chiefs victory today. Boy, and these ribs are just totally ready to go. I mean, I hadn't had to trim nothing off of them. They're beautifully cut, trimmed, skinned, no silver skin on them. They are just absolutely fabulous. You know, worth the little bit of extra money that you're paying for them, but you know, you're also paying for the flavor, and that's what matters. You gotta have good quality meat to really get the good flavors that you want. Especially we're celebrating today since I got baptized and dedicated my life to Jesus Christ.
Can I get an amen?
So these babies are rubbed and rested and we got them hooked and we're fixing to stick them on the barrel. Just hang them right there on the rack. These on the outside like that. I like to try and put them like there we go. Now they're on. They're gonna be good. So to go along with this veritable feast, I'm cooking today my grandmother Sharp's baked macaroni and cheese. Is a recipe that's taken me 10 years to figure out how to do it just right. I'm adding a little wrinkle to it today. We're actually using smoked extra sharp cheddar in the mix, and it should be absolutely amazing. This cheese tastes delicious. Alright, so you want to spray your pan a little bit, not too much, just give it a nice little light coat so it don't stick. And put about half of your pasta in. You got a nice layer across the bottom. Spread that out real good. And then start laying in your cheese hunks. We'll use about 2/3 of your cheese on this. And then we want to try and have every little bit just have one big hunk of cheese in it. Kind of press the cheese down into the macaroni. We want every slice to have its own several chunks of cheese in it. And if you got a few spots on the bottom that need some extra, go ahead and pull some out. Spread it in there because this is the main layer, so we really want this one to be covered really well. Looks pretty good. Just kind of press everything down real well. Okay, looks pretty good. Get the rest of your pasta. Spread it out across the top. Push it real good into the corners too. Now this pasta is pretty much al dente because we want it to soak up a lot of the cheese grease and stuff as it cooks in the oven. We don't want our mac and cheese too greasy. And just put the rest of our cheese on there. Start spreading it out. And again, try to be as even as you can with it. Every little bit has got some hunks of that good cheese. I'm really excited to see how it comes out with the smoked cheese. I've never done it like that before, so this is going to be Grandma's recipe adapted to Chunk Light style. Once we got that done, we're going to take a little half and half, about a pint, slowly drizzle that all over the top. We want that to get down in all the pores and the holes of the macaroni, because this stuff will actually kind of boil and bubble up in there and it'll give you these nice little white curds inside of each slice, and man, it just makes a difference. Makes it so good. Try to get it everywhere so you got even coat. That's it. And then off into the oven for about 30-35 minutes. 350 degree oven. There we go. It'll be good. Can't wait to see it. So it's been an amazing day so far. Everything's rolling good. The timing as well. Weather's beautiful. Still got our fire rolling down there. This thing's doing really, really good. It's holding temp real well. Right between 270, 275. That's right where I want those ribs to be. And now it's time to go ahead and give these babies a little spritz and turn them again. Take a look at them and see what they look like. We'll take a look at these babies. Oh yeah, they're looking good. Go ahead and give them a little spritz. The thing I like about the vertical smokers, I can spritz them straight up and down without having to pull them out of there. And then we'll go ahead and give them a little bit of a turn. And just look at the color of those and everything. They are going to be so good. Spritz them a little bit more. And then we want to get this baby closed as quick as we can. Keep that fire a consistent temperature and get the Green Mountain Grill fired up, because we're going to go ahead and reverse sear these on the old Green Mountain today. So we'll get it fired up and then we'll go run down and see how our cheese is looking. Smoke is still rolling really good on the cheese. Let's crack this baby open. See how this stuff is looking. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's starting to get that nice color to it and everything. These things are rolling really, really good. We'll go ahead and get this baby closed back up. All this good food, the star of the show today is going to be this bad boy. This is a Wagyu tri-tip. Come over here and look at this. See how amazing that looks. See all that marbling in there. And the nice thing about a Wagyu is all this fat that's in here is going to have flavor, but it's non-saturated fat instead of fat, so it's very, very healthy. So we're going to leave all that fat on there. It's going to be so good. We're going to season this up a little bit. And we don't want to put too much seasoning on it because we want to taste this beef. You know, this was an expensive cut of meat and it is going to be the flavor that we want. So we want to just get a little bit of a cover on it. Not too much. Just a light little cover. I got my very favorite steak rub that I love to use. Press that down in there real good. Kind of getting it all over the counter. I forgot I got this thing, this drip easy, so I can put the stuff on here. And look at this. This thing pops up. So I can pop it up and not be getting my rub all over the counter. So that's a nice little thing. So we'll flip that baby over, put a little bit more on there. So get some on that fat. I can't wait to taste this. This is going to be what I'm going to fill up on today, because you know I can't really eat much of anything. But I'm imagining this is probably going to be one of the most delicious cuts of meat that I've cooked in a long time. Get the rest of that seasoning soaked up on that thing. Let that sit for a little bit, and then after we let that rest for a little while, then we're going to go throw it on the Green Mountain grill. We're going to reverse sear it, let it smoke about 185 for about an hour or so while the rest of the stuff is cooking, and then we'll sear it up, and it's just going to be absolutely amazing. So stay tuned and we'll be doing that next. So I'm finally going to get me just a minute to enjoy my new coffee cup that Brenda got me today. Blessed in Christ, Isaiah 43:1. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. And as of today, I am truly blessed. So this grill's come up to a good temp. We're still holding right where we want to be on the ribs. They're going to be ready to wrap here in a minute, but I wanted to go ahead. I got the meter probe in here. Going to throw this bad boy on and get it going. Let it sit in there and soak up some goodness for a little while. The mac and cheese has been in there about 30-35 minutes. We just wanted that to coagulate a little bit, and now we got to put the topping on it. I can smell it already. I can see all that stuff coagulating. So we're going to take a whole big bag of sharp cheddar cheese and spread it out all over the entire top of this thing. Nice and thick. And this is going to melt into the top, and it's going to crust up really, really good. That'll help hold some more of that moisture in, and it'll just continue to do its thing. This is about the most amazing mac and cheese I've ever ate. It's so thick and hearty, and when you cut it, it comes out in thick slices that just stand up by themselves, like a lasagna almost. A good lasagna. Okay, I got that spread out pretty good. I think we'll be good on that. Go ahead and pop that bad boy back in the oven for about another 35-40 minutes until that gets good and brown and crispy. So now we're going to go grab the ribs off of the drum. They're ready to wrap. Do that, and I'll show you how we do that and get them back on the pit. Our ribs are definitely ready to pull off. They are the consistency and the color that I want them to be. Just look at that. They're nice and rubbery, not too done. Spare ribs, look at that. Just amazing color. Everything looks super good. We're gonna go ahead and pull this off. Put our grate back in here so we can set those, put the foil in, and I'll show you how we're gonna finish these up. All right, so real quick on these, I'm just gonna put a little squeeze butter on these babies and dust them off with a little bit more rub. You know, I still want to taste the flavor of this pork. You know, we're going to braise this stuff up, and it's going to be amazing. We'll go ahead and leave these. We want to wrap them super tight. We don't want any pockets in there where we're going to be creating steam or anything. Seal them up really good. In fact, I like to double wrap mine. Because they got the bark and they got the color and everything that we want them, so that's right where we want them to be. Now, we'll do that with the other ones. We'll get them back on and then take a little bit of a break. Oh my God, look at those ribs. Wow. They're gonna be so good. Macaroni and cheese is done. Got Mom and Libby's KC strips. Got that Gulf shrimp. Got the ribs. I'm gonna carve up the tri-tip here in just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this tri-tip up now. I can see that the grain's going this way on this one and that way on that one, so I'm gonna cut it about right here. And just look at that. Perfect, perfect. Medium rare. Super juicy. Man, this thing is going to be dynamite. Give me just a second, girls.
Okay, I just need to put this in soak here. You can roll that foil out and put it in trash.
I've been afraid you guys were going to freeze your little butts off going in and out.
Nah, we're good.
Well, as long as you've got that hat on.
All right, I gotta have a little taste of this because this is gonna be amazing. Man. So chewy, so much flavor. Absolutely amazing. That Wagyu, I can taste the difference in it over the store-bought stuff all day long. So anyway, we're going to pray and enjoy our dinner, and then we're going to watch the Chiefs kick some butt.